welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. You've got Wilson. Durant is out there with the chosen one. And it's Young. And it's Gomez at the shooting guard position. Here's Insanity. Jacks up a three. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Insanity can't get it to go.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Now here's Curry, stolen by Durant. Here's Gomez. This one for three. Here's Wilson. And that one drops.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Ball entered from below the basket. Western All-Stars ball.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Outside Durant. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the East. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Curry with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Gomez. Durant trying to break free. It's blocked.
Hey, guys, I tell you what. They are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Here's Insanity. Good on the three-point shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Gomez. Wilson up and in on the layup. Wilson's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. Here's Insanity. And they recover it over Durant. Curry can't get it to go.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only one falling.
Here's Swift. That one good for two. Swift's got his second bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
The East trail by 8. Curry with a wide open look. Off target with the open look.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Here's Wilson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He's off on the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. The West leading by 5. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know, big time.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. And it's going to be really hard to top that one.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Here's Young. The second chance effort. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got 6. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Here's Insanity. Count that bucket. He's got 7.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And he dunks it down.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
And so here are the West All-Stars, leading by 5. Here's Swift. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And good that time.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
They get the rebound. Pass to Insanity. Here's the 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And that's a for draining the triple.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow. Things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And so Young will bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's intercepted. Over to the left wing. The insanity the pass to Leonard. Over Durant, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you've got to make some changes.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the East. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West. Curry against Young. Here's Clutch. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, yeah. He's in this game for a reason, Cam.
Here's West now, trailing by 2. G dishes to Durant. Wilson kicks to Young. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Gomez. 5 points in the game. The shot by KD. No good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
The West again cannot hit. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's Clutch. That ball. Nice speed that time from Leonard. And it's a 4-point East All-Star lead. Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Morant in for Curry. Now here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the East All-Stars?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Passes it to Insanity. Kicks it to Towns. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not sure what the knee was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Morant with it. Praise there. And that one's good. Morant. And the East leads by 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. A 3 ball. Here's Murray. And finally they hit one.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
And that one is hammered home.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
There's shake and bake. He's got 5. Had the space there, but it's offline.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Butler. He takes it in.
Once Butler has some speed behind him, watch out. You know he's looking to throw that thing down.
Tatum, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Clutch has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant finds Towns. Over Giannis. Offensive rebound. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Dimes, he's checked in for Insanity. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Lister's checked in for Murray. The West trails by 8. Here's Lister. Here's Tatum, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Outstanding work on the glass by Tatum, and quickly he turns the rebound into points.
Here's shake and bake. Baseline jumper, and that one good. Now just a 4-point East All-Star lead.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Morant passes to Butler. Here's Clutch, guarded by Tatum. Clutch, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
George is checked in for Clutch. Here's Morant. The shot, no good. And the West will go the other way now. Giannis with it. Butler covering. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Frey passes to Lister. Floats one up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so Morant will bring it up for the East. Here's Dimes, and he lays it straight in. And the East leads by 2.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Right side, Butler. Down low. Lister, that's good. Lister's got the game tied up here for the West All-Star.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. G is out there with Young. And it's Durant. Then it's the chosen one. And it's Wilson in at the center, filling out the middle. Gomez shot is good.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Dimes. Oh, good with the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Here's Gomez. His three-pointers off the mark. Here are the East All-Stars. Leonard trying to break free. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Jones. Curry's got his first 2 points of the night. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Swift. Dimes pulls it in. And the East has possession. He's got space. Nails the wide open jump shot. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
sometimes you watch Steph get a shot up. You just appreciate what you're seeing. And perhaps the best shooter of all time.
Gomez shot is good. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. George finds Curry. Here's Dimes. Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Pass to Gomez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
The West All-Stars have gone 0 for 3 in the game at the line, missing all previous chances. No good on the free throw. And the East with some changes. So the bonus, he's checked in for George, and it's Insanity in for Dimes. No good on the second free throw. Leonard with the ball. He's got 5. The pass to Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Durant, the pass to Gomez. Offensive rebound. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Swift.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Insanity. Jones in the post. Swift on him. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. And so here are the West All-Stars. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Doesn't go for him. Curry with him. And Young picks him up defensively. And Insanity gets it to go. 18 points for Insanity.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Durant for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Curry outside. Here's Sabonis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And it's a 6-point East All-Star lead. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gomez's shot is off.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. Count the bucket. And he... He's got a free throw coming up as well.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Edwards has come in for the West.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The West trails by 9. Here's Gomez. 9 points in the game so far. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Come on.
Leonard looking around. Here's Jones. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Gomez. 12 points for him. Young, right side. Durant. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Now just a 4-point East All-Star lead. Here's Insanity. And there's the second time to finish it off.
And the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And the West hit again from deep.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Murray finds Leonard. Wilson with the block. Edwards passes to Wilson, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The West All-Stars shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Clutch, he's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Murray's checked in. The kick out to Young. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The East leading by 3. Here's Clutch. And the layup falls. And 11 points for Clutch.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and it just makes the right read.
Young against Curry. Clutch the pass to Insanity. The 3. You can't get it to go. And the West will go the other way with it. Young against Leonard. Here's Edwards into the lane. Tries again. A shot by Wilson, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
There's the triple. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Leonard. Misses off the right iron. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 7-point differential. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Morant in for Curry. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Wilson. Shake and Bake comes in for G. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Young. They grabbed their own miss. Jones. Great D that time from Giannis.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there.
West All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one is off.
Still sporting an offer from the line this quarter. Gotta get it together, fellas.
Towns, he's checked in for the East. James Harden comes in for Insanity. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Tatum's checked in. Here's Harden. Sweet little floater. And the East leads by 8.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
The kick outside to Butler. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The West trails by 8. Here's Shake and Bake. He has 7. The West again cannot hit. Morant finds Harden. Here's Butler. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Butler's got the lead up to 10 now for the East All-Stars. Passes it to Shake and Bake. Looking to end his cold spell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lister's checked in, and the East All-Stars call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Here's Morant. Harden outside. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The West trails by 7. To the right side. Giannis passes to Shake and Bake. Drills the three-pointer. Shake and Bake's got 6 here in this quarter.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
And Butler gets it to go.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Inside. Here's Towns. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They are just killing on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The East making a switch. George is checked in.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Good ball movement here by the East. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
Towns finds Butler. And that one is off. And the West will go the other way with it. Here's Shake and Bake. That one misses. Towns with the defensive effort. The East leading by 10. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Butler's gone 4 of 8 from the floor. 50% on the night. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And 11 points for Butler.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Here's Shake and Bake. And the rejection by Towns. Morant bats for 2. It's rebounded by the West. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Shake and Bake. Count that one. Shake and Bake's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Right wing. Excellent D there from George.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's good. Butler's got the lead up to 14 now for the East All-Stars.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Gray, that's good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. George passes to Towns. On the wing, Giannis. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The East All-Stars have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. He misses the free throw. Dimes is checked in for James Harden. And West also making a switch. The chosen one, he's checked in for Tatum. And he sinks the second. The West trails by 11. Pass to Swift and stolen by Butler. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Dimes gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
In the shot clock and the game clock, he gets it in there. 17 points for Shake and Bake.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A nice shot by George.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities. He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
There's Shake and Bake. A 3. He's off on that one. And so it's the East All-Star with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back to the action in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome to halftime of the All-Star Game. You're watching some incredible talent. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Well, a great game so far, guys, but it appeared to be the East All-Stars who were having the most fun out there. And they're sitting on a nice advantage heading into the second half. The West may buckle down and get a little more serious as they try to cut into that lead after halftime.
Well, and coming to this game, you know it's a showcase, man. So much talent out there on both sides, I may add. The East is bringing us so far.
And all of these guys have a huge competitive. Loving to face off against guys as good as them. And that's not always the case every time. Real game on the regular season, most of these guys are the best or the second best players on the floor.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Kawhi Leonard is out there with clutch. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Insanity, and it's Jones in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, in his relatively short career, Giannis has figured out just about every way to get the ball in the basket, even with the guy draped all over him.
Wilson, he's checked in for the chosen one. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. The pass to Clutch. Here's Jones. Here's Clutch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clutch has got 13 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Gomez's shot is off. The East leading by 10. Curry dishes to Jones. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jones has got his second bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
The chosen one, he's checked in for the West. A three from Leonard. It's rebounded by the West. Wilson with it. Jones covering. Here's Gomez. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for. He's shooting 7 for 15.
I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Young looking around. Outside for Durant. To the paint. No block shot. Here's Wilson. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Jones. The East leading by 8. Here's Leonard. And another miss by the East.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. One of the stories here, insanity, getting it done today.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
The West trails by 11. Out left to the wing. Here's Gomez. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And that's 19 points for G.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6 points.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been kicked down to 9 in the bucket from Young.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
The East leading by 9. Clutch makes the most of the high percentage shot. Clutch has got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Here's Durant. Basket counts.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Insanity can't get it to go. The West trails by 9. Out to the wing for the 3. Gomez's shot is off.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Here's Curry. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Here's Insanity. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Gomez. Guarded by Curry. Here's Insanity. finish off the break. Insanity's got 27 points. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, well, they just jump it.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
The East All-Stars have gone 5 of 9 at the line. And Katie's got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 17. Feeds it to G, and they get it. And the layup is up and in. And that's now 21 points for G.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Clutch can't hit. The West trails by 15. Takes a 3. Gomez shot is good. 24 points for him.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's Jones. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Swift. 10 points for him. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Jones. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The West trails by 14. Gomez passes to Wilson. Bucket is good. Wilson's got 8 points. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Jones, the pass to Clutch. Nails the baby hook. Clutch has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Drives to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The West All-Stars have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one. And he can't get the first one. And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Tatum, he's checked in for Durant. Shake and Bake comes in for G. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Young.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Swift, defended by Butler. Kicks it to Gray. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And here's George for 3. Passes it to Dimes from past the arc. It's rebounded by the West. Wilson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Driving to the basket.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-man.
Now a timeout called by the East.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Giannis, he's checked in for Wilson. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for the chosen one. Here's Shake and Bake. And the West hit again from deep.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
That one goes. Count it. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
The East leading by 6. Pass to Dimes. It's up a 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Here's West now. Here's Shake and Bake. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. No luck that time either. Dimes the pass to Butler. That one doesn't drop. And the West will go the other way now. Here's Dimes. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Here's Gray. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Gray's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Dimes. No good on the triple.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Shake and Bake laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shake and Bake's got 27.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Here's Dimes. Butler passes to Towns. Butler against Edwards. Fires from the wing. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Butler. Towns has got 8 points.
Towns so capable of hurting you from the mid-range area. The defense can't afford to back off of him.
Here's Shake and Bake. Here's Giannis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Sabonis. And the shot goes in. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
30 seconds left to play here in the third. Kept alive. Here's Towns. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Big difference in second chance points, and that makes it tough.
Here's Shake and Bake, and he makes good on the layup. Shake and Bake's got 29.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
To the inside. Plays it up and banks it in. And the East leads by 10.
Well, the contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Here's Shake and Bake. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. East All-Stars lead by 10. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Durant. Trae Young is out there with G. Then it's the franchise, and it's Swift in at the 4 spot. Here's Insanity. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 29 points for Insanity. And so it's Young who brings it up for the West All-Stars. Leonard with the steal. It's stolen. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Swift. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. The kick out to Young. Durant wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got it back down to within single digits for the West All-Stars. Here's the pass to Insanity. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Insanity's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Swift. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Towns. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
It's Durant on the wing. To the paint. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 12 points again in the basket from Swift.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The rejection by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
And there's another turnover by the East.
Substitution.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Clutch is checked in for the East. Passes to Swift. And Jones sends it back. They recover it. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Wilson.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we see about him a lot.
Watch, good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Good ball movement here by the East. Insanity can't get it to go. The West trails by 12. Wilson the pass to Durant. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Insanity can't get it to go. And here's the West with the ball. Wilson left side. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And the East All-Stars call time here. The East leading by 8. Here's Insanity. And another miss by the East. Swift inside, guarded by Curry. Here's Swift. Banked in off the glass. Swift's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Young. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Insanity. On defense, the West All-Stars. Count it. Good. That's 12 points for James.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
A nice shot by KD.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
They get it back. Here's Clutch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Kicks it to G. High post, KD. Leonard's there.
Oh, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
The East leading by 3. Pass to Insanity. Fires the 3. Wilson grabs the board.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
The pass to Insanity. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Swift. Young outside. It's stolen by Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's Insanity. 3-pointer. They get it again. Here's Clutch. And he banks in the layup. Clutch has got 26.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Unloads from 13. Green for 2 points. Clutch has got 17 points here in the second half. Here's Swift. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Leaps for it. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. Here's Gomez. Swift inside. Drops in the layup for 2. 25 points in the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Number 1, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second. And the West All-Stars with possession to take the lead. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Clutch, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Clutch has got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Young outside, pass to Swift. And he slams it one-handed.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Clutch, good.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Gomez. Swift, that's good. Swift's got 31.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
And G has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. And it's in there. And now a 4-point West All-Star lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch.
Foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. The West leading by 4. Pass to Swift. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the East. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moment. You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Insanity. Here's Jones. And the shot goes in. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Swift, that's good.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Clutch the pass to Insanity. Left block shot on the way. And they get it back. Pass to Curry. They double-team Curry. It's stolen by G. Pass break. Here comes the West. Oh, that was terrific. He went between the legs.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Clutch. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
G kicks to KD. Here's Swift. Takes it off the glass. And that's now 37 points for the chosen one. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Young against Curry. There's the 3. Here's Clutch. And the layup's good off the glass. Clutch has got 36.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play. And you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3.
And you know Curry loves these moments. The passion, the energy. What a shot. Inside.
There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Swift, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Insanity. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third team foul. Kawhi Leonard, 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who go to the line.
Just embracing the spotlight and the chance to be clutch. Durant loves going to the line in these close games.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're trailing by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Here's Insanity to tie it up. No good from 3-point territory. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.